Welcome back, Fit Fam. Today we are getting into 3 of the most common myths regarding fitness and working out. Is spot reduction a possibility when working out? Do doing a bunch of crunches give you a flat stomach? And is cardio the best exercise when it comes to losing weight? We're going to be talking about these 3 myths. Yes, myths, because they are not true. I'm going to tell you why they're not true right now. It is a myth that you can spot reduce fat. It occurs throughout the body. You can't just, selectively say, I'm going to burn fat in my arms or I'm going to burn fat in my belly. The second myth that's in question today is whether or not doing a bunch of crunches will give you a flat stomach. That's also a myth as well. Doing crunches and sit-ups and things like that will definitely strengthen your abs. However, it's not going to give you a flat stomach, okay? Stay tuned until the end because I'm going to give you some tips on how to combat all 3 of these myths that I'm going to give you and be able to bust your workout journey out of the park, okay? Now, the last myth that I want to talk about today is cardio the best exercise when it comes to losing weight? And no, that is also a myth. Now, cardio is a great way to lose weight, but that's not the end-all be-all. For that sweet spot when it comes to fitness, you want to do a combination of cardio and strength training as well as, they say abs are made in the kitchen, and that is true because you have to be eating, on the healthy side, meaning no processed foods or the least amount of processed foods that you can manage. And the rest should be whole foods, not the store, but, actual things that are not processed. Vegetables, lean meats, things like that. Now, for number 1, the myth was, can you spot reduce fat? Okay, now, my little secret for boosting your fat burn is to build more muscle, okay? The more muscle you have, the more calories you can burn, which equals that fat loss that we're all looking for. So while you can't spot reduce, you can definitely use a combination of cardio and strength training and see great results. Now, for the abs part, now, I'm not a fan of doing sit-ups or crunches, okay? I like to do ab exercises that are not traditional. I like to do ab exercises that use a lot of the muscles in the abs at the same time, okay? And I also like to make sure that I get enough vegetables and fruit and water. Water is key as well when you're on your fitness journey. And the combination of these things, you will definitely see a result of losing that belly fat. But I do want to say that oftentimes that belly fat is the last thing to go. So you just kind of got to keep your head down, set small goals, celebrate your wins, and keep it moving, okay? One day you'll look up and you will see those abs. So to recap, we discussed 3 myths that are common out here in these fitness streets, and I gave you some tips on how to combat those problems and pain points that the myths speak about. Get down in the comments below. Let me know of some of the myths that you might know that we didn't talk about here. And I want to also know what your biggest struggle is on your fitness journey. Get in the comments below. Also, make sure you check out my website, bydemitajo.com. I also talked a little bit more in depth about these common myths and gave some awesome tips for you to use when you're working out. For more tips, follow me on Instagram, bydemitajo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there. Only there that you shall find the master.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?